Hey there, budding inventors. Robot Diva here, ready to embark on an exciting journey into the world of Arduino, the tiny board that can power your biggest ideas. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what Arduino is, how it works, and how to get started building your own electronics projects. So, what is Arduino? It's a small, affordable microcontroller board, basically a tiny computer that you can program to control all kinds of things, like lights, motors, and sensors. It's open source, meaning the designs and software are free to use, and it's super beginner-friendly. That's why it's one of the most popular tools in the maker and robotics world. If you're new to electronics or robotics, Arduino is perfect because it's easy to program, works with tons of sensors and modules, and has a massive online community ready to help you troubleshoot or share cool project ideas. Let's take a quick tour of the Arduino Uno, one of the most common Arduino boards. The USB port is how we connect it to our computer to program it and also provides power. These pins along the edges are super important. Digital pins are like on-off switches, while analog pins can read a range of values. And finally, we have our power connections. GND, which stands for ground, and the 5V pin, which provides a bit of power to our components. One very important component is right in the middle, and this is the microcontroller chip, the brain that runs your code. Using Arduino is simple. You write your code in the Arduino IDE, upload it through a USB cable, and the board follows your instructions, whether that's turning on a light, moving a motor, or reading a sensor. Let's make your first project, the famous Blink LED. To get started with our first Arduino project, you won't need much. You'll definitely need an Arduino Uno board and a USB cable to connect it to your computer. We'll also use a simple LED, which is a light-emitting diode, basically a tiny light bulb. To protect our LED, we'll use a resistor. And lastly, we'll need a few jumper wires to make connections between the Arduino and our components. Connect your LED to pin 12 and ground through a resistor. Open the Arduino IDE, find the Blink example, and upload it. Your LED should start blinking. Congratulations, you just programmed your first Arduino project. Here's what the code does. Pin mode sets pin 13 as an output. Digital write turns the LED on or off. Delay pauses the action for a set time. Change the delay value, and you can make your LED blink faster or slower. A few tips to make your Arduino journey easier. Always double-check your wiring before powering up. Use comments in your code to remember what each line does. Start with simple examples, and explore the built-in examples in the Arduino IDE. Fantastic job, beginner builders. You've successfully made an LED blink with your very own code. This is just the beginning of an incredible journey with Arduino. Once you've mastered the Blink LED, try adding a button to control it, connecting a motor, or reading data from a sensor. I like to think about this as expanding a project. You can break a huge project into smaller projects that can be enhanced. The possibilities are endless. So that's Arduino for beginners. Now you know what it is, how it works, and how to make your first project. Head over to STEAMDivas.org for diagrams, code, and more tips. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next lesson, Circuit Building for Beginners.